Hello, welcome to Zigmatech Learning Hub. I will be your instructor for mathematics. For this class, we are going to be taking our exercises from the ExamGuide app. If you don't have the application already installed on your device, I will want you to download the app in order to follow along in this class. ExamGuide is a leading educational app that helps students prepare adequately for various exams like UTME, post-UTME, WEAC, GC, KCPE, IJMB, JUPEB, KCPE, BESE, SSCE, NCEE, and NECO, etc. You can download the app from www.examguide.com or Google Play Store. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to be updated on new videos. Ready for today's class, okay? Let's get started. You're welcome to today's class. Our topic for today is Surds. Let us look at our specific objective before we start solving some questions based on this topic. Specific objective. At the end, you are expected to know the meaning or definition of surds. Apply basic rules for simplifying surds. The next one is expressing surds as square root of a single number. You also know how to add or subtract a given surd, but they must be similar. Finally, multiplication of surds. Let us start. Definition of surd. When you think of a number, when you take the square root of that particular number, if the result is not exactly a whole number, such root is referred to as what? Surd. What am I talking about? If I say square root of 2, it cannot give us a whole number. Therefore, this is called what? A surd. Or if I say the square root of 4 is 2, therefore, it's not a surd. So when you take a square root of a number and the solution is not exactly a whole number, such square root is referred to as what? Surd. Let's solve. Basic rules for simplification of surds. This is the foundational aspect of this topic. There are some rules or some things you need to know. Let's say simplify root 8. When you are solving surds, our interest in the root, is there any number that can be a perfect square in that given square root? If yes is the answer, break it down to take the square root of that particular number. Look at root 8 now, the base of surd. Basic rule. That is, root 8 implies 4 times 2. Is 4 a perfect square? Yes. So what's the answer now? Square root of 4 is 2. Remaining what? Root 2, which is a surd. Now, our answer to this surd, that's root 8, equals what? 2 root 2. That's a particular rule. The next one, root 12. When you have root 12, you think of the perfect square in 12. What is it? 4 times 3. Is 3 a perfect square? No. Is 4 a perfect square? Yes. Square root of 4 is what? 2. So the solution is what? 2 root 3. The next one is 125. If you have root 125, what do you have? 125 by multiplication is 25 times 5. Let's check this. 25 carry 2, 10, 2. Okay. 25 is a perfect square. The square root is what? 5. Then root 5. So these are basic knowledge you should have before you venture into the main problems involving surds. Now, expressing surds as square root of a single number. Look at from the foundation we have. You see the solution 2 root 2. From here, we have expressed this as a basic surd. That's as a square root of a single number. Now, this will imply that root, this one here, you square it. Then multiply by the one inside. So square of 2 is what? 4 times 2. It will give us what? Root 8. So this is your answer. You have expressed it as a single number. If you want to check your solution, fine. Root 8 implies what? 4 times 2. What is square root of 4? 2. Root 2. Back to the question. Can you see it? As easy as ABC. So it is confirmed that the solution is what? Root 8. The next is what? 2 root 3. This will imply 2 root 3 square root of 2 square multiplied by 3 to give us what? 4 times 3 equals what? Root 12. So root 12 is the answer to this question. The next we have 6 root 2. We want to express 6 root 2 as square root of a single number. 6 root 2 will give us 6 squared multiplied by 2 to give us what? 36 times 2 to give us root 72. So that is that for expressing a given surd as square root of a single number. Addition and subtraction of surds. Now, look at the rules of foundation, basic thing that must guide you while you solve addition and subtraction of a given surd. Number 1, care must be taken to know if the surds are similar. If a given surd is not similar, it cannot be added nor subtracted. But in a case of multiplication, division, either they are similar or not, they can go. But addition and subtraction, you must be very, very careful. Take a look at sample 1. You have 6 root 3. Simplify 6 root 3 plus 5 root 3 minus 10 root 3. As somebody who is very careful, observe that all the roots are what? 3. Meaning already they are similar surds. So the next thing you do, since they are similar, you have the power to do whatever you want to do in terms of addition, subtraction. 6 plus 5 is 11 root 3. The minus 10 root 3. 11 minus 10 is 1. So the answer here is what? Root 3. As simple as ABC. Root 3 is just the solution to this. Now let us solve number 2. Question 2. 2 root 27 plus root 75 minus 5 root 12. Good. You see the needs, or the reason why you must have a foundation in any topic you are learning. This will take us back to the foundation. You must think about this 27. What will happen? 2 root 27 means 9 times 3 plus 75 means 25 times 3. Y12 means 4 times 3. You must break it down in such a way that you figure out a perfect square from what you are doing. So, square root of 9 is what? 3, meaning 2 times 3. Then root 3. Plus square root of 25 is 5. Then root 3. Minus 5. Square root of 4 is 2. Then root 3. The next now to give us 6 root 3 plus 5 root 3 minus 10 root 3. So what do you have now? 6 plus 5 is 11 root 3 minus 10 root 3. So our answer is what? Root 3. Nothing called 1 root 3. You don't say 1 root 3, but you can say 2 root 3, 3 root 3, 7 root 3, 5 root 3, so on and so forth. That is all about the subtraction. After dealing with multiplication, we shall take more examples from our platform. Okay. Multiplication of sorts. Like I said earlier, during addition and subtraction, you must consider if a sort is similar or not. But in this case of multiplication, you don't consider if they are similar or not similar. Just as you have root 12 multiplied by root 8, you don't have a problem. But the only thing is that you must go back to the foundation. Or the foundation, root 12 means 4 times 3. You must figure out a perfect square, while 8 means 4 times 2. Square root of 4 is what? 2 root 3. There is 2. Then square root of 4 again is 2. Then root 2. Since it's multiplication, I told you, similar or not similar, you can multiply everything together. So what do you have now? 2 times 2, 4. Root 3 times root 2, root 6. So our answer is what? 4 root 6. If you want, you can switch this to what? Express this as a square root of a single surd, like we've done before, by saying 4 squared times 6, which is what? 16 times 6. To give us what now? This is 6, carry 3, 6, 9. Root, square root of 96. Assuming that you want to express this as square root of a single number, it is what? Root 96. However, the multiplication of root 12 multiplied by root 8 equals what? 4 root 6. Let's take the next question. Okay, the next question here is root 45. Root 45 multiplied by root 8 multiplied by root 27. Root 45, to figure out perfect square, is 9 times 5. For root 8 is 4 times 2. For root 27 is 9 times 3. Getting their square root, 3 root 5, multiplied by 2 root 2, multiplied by 3 root 3. Combination process. 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 3, 18. Root 5 times 2, root 10. Times root 3, root 30. Think again. Is there any perfect square in this? Let us see. 18 root 6 times 5. No perfect square again. Therefore, Our answer is what? 18 root 30. Okay, let's take more questions from past questions using ExamGuide. Okay. SSCE 2002. You can see the question: simplify 3 root 12 plus 10 root 3 minus 6 all over root 3. You have a number that is not a perfect square. You think of what to do with it. Okay, first of all, you break it down. Then 3 root 4 times 3 plus 10 root 3 minus 6 over root 3. Remember, when you are solving maths, you have a fraction. Other ones must also be what? Fraction, please. Okay, this will now give us 3 times 2, which is the square root of 4, plus 10 root 3 minus 6 all over root 3 over 1 over 1. Our LCM is what? Root 3. So root 3 divided by 1 will give us root 3, multiply by 6 root 3, plus root 3 divided by 1, root 3 times 10 root 3 minus root 3 divided by root 3 is 1 times 6. So what do you have? We'll have 6 root 9 plus 10 root 9 minus 6 all over root 3. This will give us 6 times 3, which is the square root of 9, plus 10 times 3, square root of 9 minus 6, divided by root 3. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 10 times 3, which is 30 minus 6, all over root 3. This will give us 48 minus 6 all over root 3 to give us 42 root 3. You can't leave your answer this way. You rationalize this by saying multiply numerator by 3 and denominator by root 3 again, which will now give us 42 root 3 all over root 3 times root 3 is root 9. What next? 42 root 3 all over 3. 3 here, 1. Let's finish it up here. 3 in 4 is 1. Remember 1. 3 in 12 is 4. Root 3. So the solution here is what? 14 root 3. Looking at the screen, the option is what? C. 14 root 3. Let's take more questions from past questions in another year using ExamGuide. Looking at the screen now, you have 2 root 7 minus 14 all over root 7 plus 7 all over root 21. Let us solve it. Two root 7 minus 14 all over root 7 plus 7 all over root 21. As usual, you can see we have fractions on parts. The rest, you got to make it a fraction too, which is 2 root 7 over 1 minus 14 root 7 plus 7 all over root 21. So our LCM now, LCM of 7 and 21, you can write 7, 21, 3 can go, this 7, 7, 7 here, 1, 1, meaning 21. Root 21 is the LCM. Now, root 21 Root 21 divided by 1 will give us root 21. Multiply by who? 2 root 7 minus. This divided by this will give us root 3 times who? 14 plus. This divided by this is 1 times 7. Now, inside 21, you have 7 times 3. Meaning, let me use 7 times 3 times 7 times this 2. Minus 14 root 3 plus 7 divided by root 21. So 7 times 7 is 49. Square root of 49 is 7. Root 3 times 2 minus 14 root 3 plus 7 all over root 21. So let us break it down. This and this. Remember, I told you that in multiplication, the surds must not be similar for you to get your answer. No. This is 14 root 3 minus 14 root 3 plus 7 all over root 21. This can take care of this. Can you see it? That's cancelled out. So what is remaining is what? 7 all over root 21. You can always rationalize when you have square roots at your denominator. So 7 root 21 all over who? 21. 7 here, 1. 7 here, 3. To give us what? Root 21 all over 3. Or you can say 1 all over 3 root 21. So that becomes your final answer. Looking at the screen, the solution for this answer is option C. So that's the final answer for this. Let's take our final question, still on past question using ExamGuide. Now looking at the screen, you can see the question: simplify 20 divided by 5 root 28 minus 2 root 63. Okay, solution 20 over this. Let's break down this. This is 5. Any perfect square here is 4 times 7 minus 2, 9 times 7, okay? This will give us 20 all over 5 times 2, which is the square root of 4 minus 2 times 3, which is the square root of 9. So we'll have now 20 all over 10 root 7 minus 6 root 7. So what do we have next is 20 all over. They are similar sorts, so you can subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4 root 7. Like I said, whenever you see an element of root at the denominator, you must do what? Rationalize. So what do you have now? You have 20 all over 4 root 7 times 4 root 7 all over 4 root 7 to give us 80 root 7. That is this times this all over 4 times 4 is 16. Root 7 times root 7 is 49. To give us 80 root 7 all over 16 times what? 7. 2 here, 8, 2 here, 40. 5, 8 here, 1, 8 here, 5. To give us what? 5 root 7 all over 7. So our solution is what? 5 root 7 all over 7. Looking at the screen, our answer is option A, 5 root 7 all over 7. Thank you for participating in today's class. You can practice more questions using the ExamGuide app. The app scores and give a detailed explanation of all the questions at the end of your practice test. You can learn a particular topic of interest with different modes like study mode, mock mode, and practice mode. It also has other features that make learning fun. It is a must for all serious students. Download from www.examguide.com if you don't have it yet. See you in the next class. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell and share the videos to people that will benefit from it. Bye.